business, my license, you know.
Yeah. She mentioned to me yesterday that she lost her insurance license.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Based on
Really?
what?
Right.
What do you
on
mean
what
based
grounds?
off of what? Are you confused? What's been going on?
They said she could fit it
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What do you mean based off of what?
Where's that energy coming from with me? I'm licensed as well. In order to lose a license, there has to be cause. What was the cause? That's the question I asked. Brit, to be honest, this ain't energy.
Today is for me.
How?
Welcome to another episode of Talk That Talk, Reality with Realness. I am your host, Kelly Kells.
And it's your boy, Chase. What's up, y'all?
And if you haven't already, please be sure to go and subscribe to our channel because we're bringing y'all the mess weekly, running down Real Housewives of Atlanta season 16.
Yes.
So let's just get right into it, friend. We're starting out the show with the clip of the week, which was Kelly's Peace Brunch. And I'm going to let you go ahead and take the floor, friend. What you say?
Angela.
Oh, now that's how you clear a bitch.
Yes, ma'am.
My God. I cannot believe that at the beginning I was like, I was not feeling her. Angela, literally, friend, is giving us classic Real Housewives of Atlanta. I can see Angela being with Nene, Sheree, Kenya, Kim Zolciak.
Yeah.
You love all the girls. You love all the girls. You do.
I do love all the girls. Like, she is, I hate that she's so late coming to the game because she literally is a classic Atlanta housewife. When she stopped that show with Brit, like, hold on now. Now you bringing this energy to me, and I'm just asking a simple question, which again was a valid question. Like, girl, how are you losing your license, or how is your license being suspended off of a rumor? So that whole scene really was a really good scene to me, and I just love seeing Angela. Like, she's really turned out to the breakout star, and quite frankly, I want to know who the rest of her friends are in real life. And if they anything like her, child, get rid of all these girls and build the show around Angela.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
Literally said the same thing that I said this morning when I was talking to my sister. She gives classic housewife. Like, she could definitely fit in with the ones that we love the most from previous seasons. And it's like, it's grown, it's mature, it's, you know, like Angela is 100% clocked in.
Period.
Like, she was a little asleep, but she's definitely awake now.
Okay.
But also though, how about that shade Kelly threw at Porsha when Porsha said she wasn't coming? And she said, take everything for your code, just don't take nobody man.
Yes, nobody else man. She's still throwing the shade.
Stay foot on Portia's neck.
Baby. But now in that scene, Drew and Brit had a little tip too. Did you feel they was having a little tip?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I was just picking up something. Yeah.
See, Drew was in the amen corner for Angela. So she was kind of bagging what Angela was saying, like, how did you lose your license? You know, like, you know how Drew do. And the thing that I've seen with Brit is if you are going against whatever she has to say or you don't agree with her narrative, then it's like the claws come out. You know what I mean? So it's like, girl, everything don't go your way.
Right. Because how are you mad because they reached out to Kenya? Like, girl, these girls have known you every bit of 2 seconds. And you want them to just be like, all right, Kenya, we done with you. We only gonna listen to Brit. Yeah, Brit is giving spoiled brat tease. You can tell the kind of girl she is. That's why her sisters don't like her.
Oh, Jesus.
You know the kind of person that she really is. And so she is was the worst addition to the show.
Absolutely. A horrible
worst addition. The worst addition. But hold on, for real. Nene was there in spirit by Wig Child. Did you catch it?
Wait, who? Which one?
Whoever Kelly's friend was that had the little blonde hair.
Child,
the little blonde hair piece.
Yes, the stylist.
I said not Nene hairpiece that made it to the show.
Okay, and the read. Speaking of hairpiece though, you seen Angela still got that fan, bitch. Angela got to cool that wig glue so it don't slide, baby.
Let me give her a new style, a new hairdo, a new cut, a new color.
Baby. friend, they got to stop having them outdoor events for Angela. Angela said that she brought the twins with her, and all of them was ready to go.
But Angela's gonna bring that fan indoor or outdoors. And she said, I'm not premenopausal either. Angela said, I'm not premenopausal. For the bird brains that think I am, when I tell you I gagged because I literally called her menopausal last episode.
The bird brains. Friend, but wait. When she said mimosa jumped out of her and barked.
Right.
Then you gonna bark at me? Little mimosa came out of her.
I said, come on,
yeah, Angela got it. She got it, baby. She got it. Y'all got to give Angela her things. But yes, that was the most exciting scene. And I guess we can go back down to, I'm going to tell you why I keep coming for Shamia every week. But I'm just going to say it right here too. Shamia is too passive. She's very passive. And I get like, everybody say like, well, you don't have to be fighting and blah, blah, blah. I understand it, but you also have to be interesting. And Shamia to me is she just flowing along. Like, even in that scene, like, I'm glad that she wanted to play the peacemaker role. But girl, you can also be like, well, girl, what does that mean actually, she brought it up. That
she did. That's what I was finna say.
Brit lost her license. And she should have asked more questions about, well, girl, how did you lose your license off of something like this now? And so I think that's going to be Shamia's downfall, is that she's very passive. Even with her relationship with Porsha, I feel like she's very passive. And I know she has an opinion because you can see in her interviews that she has an opinion. But when she's at the table with these girls, she's too passive for me.
But I will give Shamia her credit in this moment because after Angela and Brit had their tit for tat and Angela moved, and Shamia said, okay, now I'm going to ask the questions. And she asked the same question Angela asked. So I was like, okay, I appreciate you holding her feet to the fire because it's like, you did tell her you lost your license. Right. I thought so. Brit's like, what? I thought so, bitch. Like, you not finna come check me.
Who gonna check me, boo?
Okay.
Yes.
Auntie is locked in. Okay.
Baby, I'm living for Angela.
I love it.
Friends, so let's go and run down through the rest of the show with what went down this week. You want to take it from the top?
All right. So we started the show with Brit sit down with her husband.
Husband. I love you say that
like Meredith.
Like Meredith.
But what I did love about this scene, I don't have too much on it. I did like the way Kelli shows up as a friend, like very supportive, like in her corner 100%. She had the IV nurse come out, just to help her feel better. But at the end of the day, it ain't really nothing that they could say or do to like clean the situation up. Like, Brit has so much fault in this thing that she don't want to really fess up to. And I also just feel like it's just like a lot of Kenya obsession, it's like all this woe is me and all this talk about Kenya is like, I really hope that this is the last time we hear her say Kenya's name,
Right. Yeah, I agree. And and again with this scene, like her husband just is so weird to me. I was like, he looked like he didn't know how to embrace her. He looked like he didn't know how to be there to support her in that moment. I was just like, child, what is the tea with y'all? Because it's definitely given that some in the milk ain't clean.
Ain't clean.
Something in the buttermilk ain't clean.
Child,
he wanted something cute on his arm, but other than that, it's like,
okay, he over it.
Where's the connection? I don't know. It's weird.
And you be talking about her nasally sound. It was really bad this week with all that crying. Like she couldn't breathe. You couldn't understand what she was saying. Like, oh my God, I'm done. I'm so done with Brit. Like I really want to boycott her and not even mention her name on the show no more.
And here's the thing: it's like there are people out there that like Brit, but I'm like, just keep on watching. Keep living. Yeah. And I think by the end of the season, like, everyone will like see who she really is because she's definitely giving a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, but I think the people who like Brit are just the never twirl girls. Like they just don't like Kenya.
They just don't like Kenya, right?
Yeah, they just don't like Kenya because you can't look at this situation and be like, all right, you can say, yes, Kenya went too far, but also, girl, you went a little too far too. Now, if you can't see the both of those, to me, you just on the I don't like Kenya train just because of the role she played on the show. So Yeah, child. Brit is not a good addition to this show.
Not at all.
She's just not.
I did think it was comical that she thought her wholeness got deleted from the internet.
This girl is delusional.
She said, baby, what she say? I had it scraped.
Yeah.
What she said? She had it cleaned up. Girl, no, you didn't.
Your wholeness can get deleted like after a certain amount of time.
Stop putting stuff out in social media that y'all don't want to come back and hunt y'all when y'all get on a TV show.
Baby, Brit is a webcam girl. Okay.
But she said she did webcam.
I did
Come
webcam.
on, Uvu. Come on, Uvu.
And I did a webcam and
baby, she was on Uvu, friend. You remember Uvu?
I ain't never seen it.
Old friend Uvu back in the day, that was the webcam, and when you get on webcam with your friends before, I think Uvu was before Skype.
See, I ain't know about all of that.
Child, let's move on from it.
Girl, what's going on?
All right, friend. So the next scene, Shamia hosted the girls at her house. But friend, why Shamia asked the chef and said, "Is there anything I could taste?" And he said, "You can taste whatever you want." And Shamia said
the horde jumped out, and then it jumped back in.
I said, oh, okay.
I said, okay.
Okay, let me find out.
Mr. Shamia Morton, you better get that cook out your house. Okay? Because he whipping up sausage in the kitchen for Shamia.
Bon appetit.
Hey, listen, she over there eating. You hear me? So all the girls came over. Really, this scene really didn't get much other than the girls talking about Porsha's divorce. And friend, Shamia is too good of a friend to Porsha for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's too good of a friend for Porsha. Porsha do not deserve Shamia.
No, not at all. But again, kudos to Angela clocked in. Because Angela said, Porsha, so about my husband.
Huh? What you say, honey? I don't hear you, sweetie.
Like, let's go back to that. And I'm like,
let's go back to
let's
it.
talk about it because we never really got that confrontation, you know? So it's like, let's talk about it, you know? And Porscha's like, oh, I was just playing.
Girl.
Oh, so it boiled down to I was just playing. And this is why you can't trust stuff that come out of Porscha's mouth. And I got people online arguing with me about how, well, Porsha said Kenya dropped, you know, pictures of Brit as a child doing those acts on those posters. And I'm like, okay, well, who said that? Porsha said it on the internet. It's all over Instagram. I said, yeah, and Porsha lied like a dog.
The lies. There you go. This bitch. The lies.
But lies.
So what does that mean?
Porsha, unfortunately, is showing that she can't be the leader. She's not a lead role kind of girl.
And I think they thought that was going to be the case.
Yeah, they thought she was going to bring that classic RHOA feel, and she just not the girl to do it because she a hothead. She's not the girl to do that. Now Drew was so awkward in that scene to me. Like, oh, Drew shouldn't even be in. And friend, you know I love Drew, but I'm starting to feel like Drew do not fit with this cast at all. She don't fit with these girls.
She don't.
And it showed in that scene.
Don't worry, I got something for Drew later. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, look, let's move it on so we can get there. So
you better talk to her before I do, because I'm hurt her feelings.
Then after that scene, Kelli and her daughter did a little yoga and meditation. You get anything from that scene?
I feel bad for her daughter.
Yeah.
You know, it seems like she's experienced so much from her mom's relationship to the point she doesn't want to get married. And I know that got to make Kelli feel real bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, she really put that in her face.
Oh, what she said, because I don't want to end up like you. And my face said, oh.
Yeah, I think that hit everybody watching, like, damn.
Okay.
You know, but it was her truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you didn't show her what a relationship should look like. You showed her what it should not look like. And she learned, you know?
But baby, when I tell you Kelli looked good as hell in that interview with that hair,
Kelly's
with that little
confessional look
circle on the forehead.
Kelli serves.
Ooh, baby, Kelli was serving in
Kelli
that
styles.
Okay, yeah. So again, Kelli again is warming up on me. She is warming up on me. However, I do feel like we're not getting much from Kelli, like behind the gates, for lack of a better phrase. So even in her home, like I feel like we haven't been in her house really. Even when they were filming on the patio, it just felt something about it just felt just cut off. Like, okay, you only can see this and this is it. And I see she alluded to the article that came out about her ex-husband. So again, like I feel like she's just giving us pieces of stuff, but I feel like we're not really getting the meats and potatoes from her. Maybe it's too soon. I don't know. But yeah, like to me, like she ain't bringing much to this cast.
Maybe it's more to come. Let's see, because I like Kelli so far.
She warming up. She getting warm, child.
Give Kelli a little
All right,
chance.
then friend, then we go from there to child.
Your favorite.
Drew and Ralph.
Child.
Friend, what you got? Go give it to me because I want to hear what you got to say about Drew.
So every first, third, and fifth, she got to leave the house for Ralph.
Right.
That is some dysfunction if I have ever heard. You know what I'm saying? Like, baby, that house is not a home. That's an Airbnb.
Yeah.
He got it on the weekends. She got it on the weekdays. It's a mess.
And my question is like, how is that beneficial to the kids? Because you can clearly see how it affects the kids. Like the little girl, baby, she started counting for that little girl to come here.
That little girl
looking at her like 5. She said, you ain't finna do it in these cameras here.
Oh, let me tell you something, honey. This is not noise.
She said,
okay. Look, I dare you to try it.
Friend, she said, do it while these cameras here. I dare you. Shit, yeah, but I don't understand. Well, again, I don't have kids, so child, I do not know. But I just don't see how in and out, you down here, you up here, but y'all can't be in the same. I don't see how that's effective for children.
Yeah.
I don't get it. To me, it can be confusing. Like, okay, Dad, you here. Why can't you just come up and eat dinner with us? Or, like, I don't know. I feel like that can be confusing for little kids. But child, why are y'all arguing about an exterminator? Bitch, y'all want roaches?
Get these roaches up out of here.
I'm over here trying to figure out what's the deal. Like, y'all are supposed to be on. This is the Housewives of Atlanta, right? Y'all are supposed to be affluent people, and y'all are arguing over an exterminator bill.
Shut up! That is so stupid.
Exterminator.
Like, make it make sense.
Child, that just makes you know how
like over it.
It's either it's a fake storyline or they are really at a dysfunctional place in their relationship with each other. And it's bad on either point. But I was like, child, come on now. Y'all finna fall out over who's supposed to call the exterminator.
Right.
I mean, I can call them, but look, you got to pay for it, baby. It's your time to pay. Or this what you're supposed to do, but I call and do it. But it's like, come on now.
I think it's just petty. That's why I'm like, all right, I'm just over that whole situation, period.
Yeah. I think Drew is, unfortunately, she don't fit in with this group.
The clock is ticking.
And friend, her time is up. She don't fit in with this group. And I think right now that's why she got the issue with Porsha with the baby daddy, because I feel like she don't really have much going on other than her and Ralph's situation. I really don't think they're that dysfunctional. I think they just doing that for the cameras, if I'm being honest. And so I don't think she got really nothing that's going on. So Drew, girl, either clock in with some real shit, or girl, just go on, take a break and come back. Yeah, and just come back when you feel like you're ready. But yeah, right now it's giving you do not fit with these girls.
I'm agreeing with you 100% on that.
And so then next, Shamia invited Angela and Drew to the studio, child. Here we go, dropping beats again. Child, we dropping beats all season. Every episode, we dropping beats.
And and honestly, it's like, I'm starting to get bored with that. It's like,
yes,
can we stop? We got 2 singers. Like, we're tired. Okay? We're tired.
Now, once again, the girl Angela clocked in and said, look, Porsha, bitch, ain't a supportive friend of you. It's basically what she said.
Marlo, support me, bitch. Don't be fighting with me. I'm going through everything.
And I hope you're getting that. The loyalty you're giving her, I hope you're getting it back. Like, Angela is like, bitch, Angela is reading, okay?
Yes, baby. Angela is that girl. And she know how to maneuver through this group. Oh, I can't wait to see how she is next. Because, like, people's first season's always you know, a
They're a
little
little
here and there. But
timid.
once they get to see themselves on camera and know the lay of the land, if Angela be back next season, which I don't see why she wouldn't, child, she gonna bring it with them girls.
Absolutely.
Now, I do think Drew comments were very unnecessary as it related to Porsha about her paying the baby's tuition and all of that stuff. And Shamia was like, well, girl, I'm pretty sure I know for a fact the tuition is already paid. But yeah, like that stuff, like to me, like, girl, let's not even do that.
Drew was Drew talking about her child? Like she was saying her music gonna pay for her.
Oh no, I thought Drew was talking about Drew was talking about
Dennis.
Porsha.
You're right.
She's talking about with Dennis.
She said,
she said
PJ. It would pay for PJ's college.
Just out of line. Like, don't bring it up. Don't bring that girl kid up because you know that's just they gonna take that and spin with it. Just don't even do it.
To try to act like your music that you're making was gonna pay for Portia's daughter's college. Like, she's definitely just trying to poke the bear at that point.
Right.
Shake unless you're ready to get shook.
Right.
I said, well, at least they can buy her some snacks. Okay. Well, that's probably all it's gonna do too, based on the promotion of the album.
I do love Delulu and Chicago Slide though. Them my cuts. I love them.
Just
songs.
like Drew.
Friend, you gotta listen to that music now. I'm telling you, girl, music is good. The album is good. I can't take that from her. The album is good.
I'm gonna listen to it on the iPod.
Yeah,
you know that one.
The music ain't that great.
Right.
Yes, guys. So, friend, we moving on to the next said child, Brit and her mama. Brit still crying over Kenya. I don't even want to talk about her no more. You want to talk about that scene? Because her mama looking like, girl, we tried to warn you this years ago. We done told you about that bullshit was going to come back to haunt you. And you did. And now look.
Mama already know.
Mama already knew the scoop. That's why she went over there crying all this shit. Child, Brit is a hot mess.
Mama already knew you was a hoe.
She knew.
You been around the block. I don't know how many times, but you been around.
And it come out at some point. You know what I'm saying? Brit would have been better off just owning it when it was brought out. You know, kind of like how Nene owned the fact that she was a stripper.
The stripper,
and it's like, you can't use it against me when I'm like, yes, it happened. And what? You know, here I am today. But she ain't there. So.
Yeah, not at all. But child. Next child, we go to, I don't know what kind of place there was. It looked like some kind of putt-putt golf place. Shamia and Porsha.
Yes.
So again, like I say, Shamia decided not to bring up her issue with Porsha pretty much shitting on her shine with the song. And once again, she was there being a supportive friend for Porsha. And in this scene right here, it made me really understand like what their friendship dynamic has been over the years, that she's more passive and she let Porsha just take the reign and take the shine. And I'm like, girl, no, you should have held Porsha ass to the fire. Like, girl, what you did was so out of line because her mama did for you. Her mama called you out about what you did. See, I just don't like how passive Shamia is being.
Yeah.
But I just feel like Shamia, we don't know anything about like her family dynamics other than what we got like the first episode. Like we don't know anything else going on with Shamia outside of her stuff with the girls.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what makes Housewives interesting to me, is that we get to see like your personal life, or not only your personal life, your family dynamic and all this stuff, and what you do with the girls. Like that's just the icing on the cake for us. But Shamia ain't bringing that. Shamia is, when she have the moment to do it, because really, if she wanted to take the reign on this season, friend, she needs to know that Porsha is the girl she got to go at. And to me, it ain't even a made up beef. It's Porsha bitches asking for it because how she treating her as a friend, not how she showed up to your event late for your birthday party. And then instead of just sitting to the side, she had to get all in the camera, in the scene, all in the car, just way too much. But yeah, Shamia got to stop being passive if she want to be the girl on this show, in my opinion.
But you know who else ain't really giving either and had all the people hyped about her being casted? Porsha. Porsha has been a bore. Let's just call a thing a thing. Like, she has been a bore, and she don't talk about her personal life enough. She keeps resting on the Drew Dennis situation, and we're tired of talking about that. Let's talk about what's going on with you and all of these stories and whatnot put out in the blogs by Simon. Whenever she does bring Simon up, she brings up a small fraction of something that happened with him, you know?
And we're tired of it.
I text him about PJ and he didn't respond. Like, that's not the tea that we want to know.
Yeah, but what's your thoughts on that? Do you think he should be responding to her as regards to the kid?
Simon said, that ain't my child. You know? That's you and Dennis' problem.
Well, Kai, you say, Reggie, call your daddy.
Right.
Please elaborate on that.
It's always been Reggie, call your daddy. Reggie, call your daddy.
That ain't my child.
Call your daddy,
Simon
baby.
said,
Ooh.
who? But yeah, I just think that's just her trying to control the narrative. Like, let me throw out the sob story or let me throw out the sympathy piece. But it's never go into details about the home robbery that he put your mom and your name in, saying that y'all were involved in. Like, let's talk more about that rather than just saying I was hurt that he put my mom's name in it. See, we need Ice to let Simon get on the YouTube and create a channel and start giving us the tea and filling in the holes in this story.
Friend, not Ice.
Yes, Ice agents. If y'all are out there listening,
crazy. Okay.
Let Simon get on the YouTube every week. Okay.
Release him.
Right. Look, we paying our tax dollars. We want Simon back.
Okay. Oh my God. But yes, friend, I agree with you 100%. I'm so disappointed in Porsha. But it also goes to show you that, and it's crazy that we always bring her up because she's no longer in the show, but Nene do not be lying. When Nene say she go to bat for these girls, that she be going in, the stuff that we don't see behind the scenes, it's obvious. Because Porsha cannot be on a cast without those girls. Because they was pulling the shit out of Porsha. Kenya was pulling the shit out of Porsha. These girls not, Kelli tried, but she backed on up. She did try. But yeah, Porsha is not bringing it. Porsha is, baby, the door is closed still, Porsha.
The door is closed. The door is closed.
It's still closed.
Done.
Ooh, friend. All right, friend. Well, let's go on and do our 2 takes in 2 minutes.
All right, let me get my timer up.
Yeah, I think I go first this week, huh?
Yes, sir.
Lord.
Okay. I'm about to get my timer up. You ready?
All right, I'm ready, friend.
All right, starting now.
All right, for my take this week, I just want to say, Angela, girl, thank you for giving us some hope. Thank you for giving us some hope that this franchise can be saved and give us what we love about Real Housewives of Atlanta. You bringing us the family dynamic. You bringing us that you can read the girls. You quick on your feet. Baby, that lace, you're going to have to either get a new hairdresser or some new glue. But it's okay. We know you're going to get it together sooner or later. But Angela, girl, you are bringing to us exactly what a classic Real Housewife is. Shamia, girl, I'm still rooting for you, but you got to stop being passive. Get in there and get dirty with these girls. We know you a good friend. We got that. We know you sweet. We got that. But Porsha playing in your face. Stop letting that girl play in your face. Drew, friend.
Friend.
Okay, friend. Drew, I was finna let you have it, girl.
Not you finna go in on your fave.
Ooh, I was finna let Drew have it. She need a little tough love. All right,
don't
friend.
Worry,
let me get my clock going.
Alley-oop it to me. I got you.
What'd you say? You finna go in for the alley-oop?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me get my clock up. All right, Fred, you ready?
I'm ready.
Starting now.
Okay, so Brit appeared on Watch What Happens Live after the episode, dressed like the wolf in sheep clothing that she is. Andy was trying to hold her feet to the fire. She failed miserably. She looked at a fool. She had no receipts to bag up why she brought the pistol comment up in the first place. No one is going to be here for Miss Pistols and Whips by the end of the season. Watch. Secondly, Drew, you're not giving us enough. You've been on the show since 2020. It's time to clear house, Bravo. You can take Brit and you can take Drew with her. She can go to the basement with Ralph, or instead of drop it with Drew, let's just drop Drew, period. The storyline is stale like old milk. Okay, I'm done with it. And now Michael Jordan is her cousin. Yeah, he's my cousin too. That's why I'm wearing the shirt today. Girl, bye.
Brit, it's time. Don't be reading my girl like that.
Toodles.
But wait a minute. What did I miss the thing about Michael Jordan?
She did say Michael Jordan was her cousin when they were at Shamia's house.
Lies, lies, and more lies, and lies on top of lies.
Child, yeah, right.
Drew.
Right.
All right, friend, let's do the reality report card.
Okay, so reality report card. Who you giving most entertaining this week?
Most entertaining, Angela.
Absolutely.
Angela Oakley.
Absolutely.
Angela Oakley said, oh no, girl, you like to throw rocks and hide your hands. Let's tell the truth, what you really be doing. Right. Angela Oakley.
I am reading the room. I am reading the room.
Wait, she said, you ate me up.
And you ate me up. I asked a simple question and you ate me up.
Yes, baby. Angela Oakley. Bravo, build this show around Angela Oakley. Porsha can go. Shamia can go. Kelli.
You still feeling it out.
She can stay for now. Kelli can stay for now. Brit can go.
Definitely.
Cynthia can go. Build this show around Angela Oakley.
And bring some of her friends on it. If they're anything
bring
like
some
her,
of her friends.
She's giving that Nene charade vibes that we need on the show, for sure.
What Nene be saying, she get behind the gates. We giving behind the gates.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree, friend. I'm giving it to Angela. What about you?
Oh, absolutely. I'm with you on that, Angela, for sure.
Okay. So
how about most extra this week?
Most extra. I want to give it to Brit because I feel like Brit is just on a cleanup spree trying to clean up her image. She was doing way too much at the brunch. Like, girl, either you a damsel in distress or you Brit, bitch. And we know you really Brit. That's why you flip mode like you did on Angela. You ain't that sad about it. You, child.
I'm with you, Brit. Because she's trying to walk around and get sympathy from everyone and woe is me as if she had no hand in this. But girl, you are Miss Pistols and Whips. Like
that started
you started all of this. So definitely most extra.
Yeah. And then also like you can tell it's given that her whole intention was to get Kenya off the show. Mm-hmm. Like that's why she's not here. She's not here because of this and this. Like, girl, it's given that you came into this wanting to pull her down. Like that's who you wanted to gun for from the beginning. So yeah, that's why I really ain't feeling it for Brit. Yeah.
So how about most surprising?
Most surprising this week, friend. I ain't got nobody. Ain't nobody surprised me. Wasn't nothing surprising to me.
I would say Angela because of the fact that. I mean, we did give her most entertaining, but I was surprised at how she brought the situation back up to Porsha about Charles. That surprised me. I didn't expect her to go there. It also surprised me the way she came at Brit, rightfully so, you know, like let's speak clearly, let's speak truth to fact, like what actually happened, you know what I mean? And then when Brit started trying to explain it, it was like, oh, well, this under investigation. And that's what I thought. Like, I'm like, okay, Angela, like you got a little bite to you.
Angela was like, girl, you're not losing your license because you sucking a little.
Look.
I am dead. Okay, friend, you know this is my favorite part. Let's go to the social media roundup and let's talk about what the people saying in these social media streets.
Dustin_Cone said, Angela Oakley is the only one calling out Brit's victimhood. Brit said she lost her insurance license and Angela asked how and Brit had no answer. Angela continued to then call out Brit's false victimhood. Jade Tweets TV1 said, it's so hard for me to connect to Brit. The moment she walked on this show, all she talks about is, I'm so pretty. Women always hate me. I can't help that I'm so pretty, blah, blah, blah. She's not even the prettiest woman on the cast. It's so hard for me to feel for her.
Not.
And Miss Claudia Jordan said she felt triggered and attacked because the hug Kenya gave her wasn't good enough. Girl, bye. And Jan Karma 1 said, okay, for real, why is she wearing a damn bikini to brunch? She really dressed like a 919 said, Brit wasn't a practicing insurance agent and probably lost her license prior. but she was using Kenya's situation to gain sympathy, not realizing Angela is in the same field. Angela is asking the right questions. Show us when the insurance board snatched it. Because you got to prove that.
Show me the receipts, okay?
There you go.
Show me the receipts.
BB7 said, Porsha, he presented this life in person that I had been looking for. Translation, I saw the money, the house, and the lifestyle I've been dreaming of, so I took that woman's husband. And that's it. That's the bottom line. And that's what I heard too. That was the translation.
Yeah. Oh, baby. We love to see what the people saying out there because the opinions be spot on. They be
All
spot
real.
on, friend. All right, you ready to keep it 100?
Let's do it.
Okay, who gets the Doing Too Much award this week for you?
Doing too much this week. I'm giving it to Drew just because she just left a sour taste in my mouth this week. Like, I'm just starting to just, you know. How about you?
Friend, I'm going to give it to my girl, too. Drew,
okay.
I love you, girl. I support you. I'm going to ride with you. But, Drew, first of all, don't you ever get on this screen again and sit there and get that mad about an exterminator. Okay? Don't do that because that's embarrassing.
That's not even the cause for conversation.
Yeah, that's
so irrelevant.
Embarrassing. It makes both of y'all look childish. Just makes you look like you are exactly the same as Ralph. Like y'all no different from each other. So yeah, I'm gonna give that to my girl Drew. I love you.
Sorry.
I'm not Delulu.
Look, Chase is no longer Delulu.
I'm not Delulu, friend. I love that song though.
I love that song.
All right, friend. Well, look, that was the show. And again, I'm saying like these girls gonna have to bring it because Kenya gone, so we ain't getting no more. We ain't getting no more stunts.
We ain't getting
now,
no more
They say
twerk.
Phaedra gonna come in and save the show, child. They said Phaedra coming in and save the show for them.
I ain't buying that. I think they gonna be able to do a little something before she even gets there. Especially if Angela keep this up and keep holding these women's feet to the fire and bringing up the things that people haven't really talked about. So we're definitely, let's keep our eyes open on her for sure.
Yes, for sure. Thank y'all so much for watching this episode. Look, if you have not, child, go like, go comment, go share, go subscribe. Send this link to about 5 of your good cuties. Talk about it. Talk to us in the comments and let us know what y'all think about this past week's episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Until next time, y'all, we'll holla.
Peace.